So today is another Foodie Friday and I'm going to show you my all-time favorite brownie recipe. Since I was very little, I've always loved to bake and I've always kind of been searching for the best brownie recipe, and I have never really baked a brownie myself that I liked all that much. I found that the ones that you got at the bakeries and everywhere else were so much better until I tried out a new recipe, and that's the one I'm going to show you today, and they are by far the best brownies I've ever had in my life, hands down. You have to try them. So this recipe is actually an alteration of Michael Smith's brownie recipe. I just changed up a couple of things and now I feel like I have the perfect brownie, at least by my standards anyway. So if you would like to see how to make the perfect brownie, just keep on watching. The first thing you need to do to make these brownies is to combine your dry ingredients in a bowl. So in a small bowl, add 1 cup of flour, a half a cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and also a half a teaspoon of salt. And when that is all added, then you just stir it all together just so that it's combined. Now for the fun part, we're going to melt our chocolate. So take a pot of boiling water and add another bowl on top. Then we're going to add our chocolate pieces to this bowl, and this will allow the chocolate to melt evenly, and it also makes sure that it doesn't burn. So we're going to put this in our bowl and also add a cup of butter. Then we're going to stir this together until it looks silky and smooth. When you're done, your mixture should look really silky and shiny, and this is when you know it's time to take the chocolate off the boiler. When you take your chocolate mixture off the stove, add about 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 2 cups of sugar, and then I like to stir the sugar in. This will temper the chocolate a little bit so that when you add your eggs, they don't boil and turn into like scrambled eggs. And then you just go ahead and add 2 eggs to the mixture and then stir that in. Then when all of your liquid ingredients are stirred together, you're going to add your dry ingredients. And you just want to stir this so that everything is combined. If you stir this too much, it will add a lot of air and create more of a cake texture, but we're looking for more of a fudgy brownie, something more chewy. And so if you stir this by hand so that everything is just combined, you'll get the perfect texture. Then you can grease and flour a large pan, or you can use some parchment paper so that the brownies don't stick when they come out of the oven. Then all you have to do is pour the batter into the pan, and oh my goodness, how amazing does this look? Then finally, you're going to pop these brownies in the oven for a little over 30 minutes. I found mine needed a little bit more, and you can tell these are done when you put a fork or a toothpick. I actually like using a chopstick in the middle of your brownie, and if the chopstick comes out clean, or the fork, you'll know that they're done. I actually had to put mine back in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes, but it will really depend on the heat of your oven. You can serve your brownies with a nice cup of tea and whatever fruit you have on hand. I happen to have some bananas lying around, so I cut up a half of a banana to have with my brownie, and voila, you have a perfect dessert to serve on any special occasion. And so this is my completed brownie recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you try it out in the comments down below. It is so good. I can't wait to eat it. I have it right in front of me right now. A little tip I have before eating this is to make sure that it's fully cool. These brownies are really fudgy, so if you try and cut them as soon as they come out of the oven, like I always do because I just can't wait to eat them, they'll fall apart. And so I would just wait the extra 20 minutes or so for them to be completely cooled before cutting them up, and then you'll have the best results. As you can see, these brownies aren't the healthiest things in the world, but they're a really great treat, and I think they'd be awesome for Mother's Day, or if you have any family functions coming up or have to serve dessert sometime soon. These are a really great treat for you and your guests. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye! I'm just gonna go to my quiet place now. Okay. See you later. So good.